I mentioned I cancelled my subscription to Claude Code because I want to commit to GLM 4.6. Now, this is an open source coding model, which, you know, it beats out 4.5, which is where am I looking at? This one here.
Yep.
In a lot of them. It's not on the Swede bench verified there, so and the terminal bench, but the pricing now is nothing compared to Claude. And I want to commit to doing it, and I have seen the reviews, and I have seen people use it. It doesn't quite produce like the best or whatever, but the problem with a lot of these influencers and things like that is they're looking for the one shot because they know that your attention is going to be lost if you say, look, you've got to work at it. Because surprise, surprise, guys, you have to work at success. It doesn't just happen, right? You've got to work at a code base. You've got to give it follow-up prompts. You've got to break it down into smaller chunks. You can't just one shot an entire website with just one prompt. Do you know what I mean? Well, actually, let's go through the features. It's got a longer context window jumping up to 200K, which context size I think is a good parameter to kind of, make sure you're being efficient with your prompting and your tasks that you're giving it. Good coding performance. And you can actually trick Claude Code into using this, by the way, because they use the same API as Anthropic, but I'm using it in Kilo Code. Reasoning, more capable agents, and refined, better aligns with human preferences. So I think that's actually so it can write and do your things. So you might consider this for your script writing of your marketing tasks.
Yeah.
50 cents in, $1.75 out, down from 3 to 15. So you might find that this model, it works for you. This is quarterly, so look at monthly, $3 a month, down from 100. I don't think this is more comparable to the $20 a month, but this is more compared to the $100 a month, so it's $15 per month. But if you go, quarterly or even yearly, this works out about $30 per month to get the absolute max from this model. But I'm going to try it in the API pricing inside a Kilo Code first, see how I get on with it, and I might just get on fine with it.
Are you changing models a lot?
I used to swap between Opus and Sonnet. Cursor to be GPT-5. Perplexity, I just kind of use the default, to be honest. So, I've sort of found my rhythm a little bit.
I just basically use ChatGPT for almost everything. And when I'm inside of like Cursor, which I spend quite a good amount of time in Cursor, I used auto mode. But when I get stuck, then I try to see how different models compare.
Well, you got $20 a month. You might as well use it.
I have two Cursor subscriptions, one for myself and one for my developer.
You might just give him an OpenRouter API key and put it through OpenRouter. That might end up being cheaper than just paying a flat subscription.
Well, one of the subscriptions I used to be paying. Actually, no, I paid it yearly because somebody asked me to build them something, and I used the money to pay for the subscription for the whole year. And then that deal came up, and we bought basically every AI tool for the price of one. So
yeah,
that's why I have.
Yeah, you might consider, because in Cursor you can give it an API key to OpenRouter.
I didn't know that.
And then you can select any model, and that just might end up being cheap. I don't know how often they're developing. I don't know how heavy they are, but maybe you cancel their subscription for 1 month, trial OpenRouter, and say just stick this API key in. Then you can manage their usage. Then you could put a cap of $20, right?
Yes.
And see if they come close to it. If they're like coming in at $5, then it's like, cool, use OpenRouter.
I didn't know that I could do it that way, but that is probably smart to do it for next year.
Anyway, I love I love trying new tools. I love seeing what it can do for me and stuff like that. As I say, 4.5, I had a rough first day. 4.5, just nothing was getting done. There's no surprise that today wasn't a great day for me either, and I did try a few other models. So again, it's probably just tiredness, whatever it is. So I'm not going to outwardly say 4.5 is bad, and people have had success with it. I just implore people to make up their own mind on some of this stuff as opposed to just
Yeah.
listening to dumbass influencers like me. Should we move on?
Yeah.
We're going to warn you guys now. This is not a political discussion. This is not a political podcast. This is part of a larger conversation on my show, Cmd+AI, which we stream live every single week. We discuss the news and all things related to AI in the world of design and web. Catch us next week and join in the banter.